Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action here. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. That pass complete to Boyd. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down from the red zone. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
From the gun, Piron. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Titans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Caught by the open man. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Here's Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to the air here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He's dropping back to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yellow.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Yellow, yellow.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Fire down these two, fire down these two. Right side.
Third down, it's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jerome Baker has it. Hits the 20. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. He's on the move. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here's 2nd and 5. Wow, wide open here, complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Titans get more points to end a lopsided first half. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. First down throw, Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jerome Baker has it! And the Titans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans piling it on, going into halftime. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going on first down, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. From a 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hauled in by Gray. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Throwing again, Mahomes. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Another throw for Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Fights across for the touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Reed now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This one finds Boyd. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready, set.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Here we go, set.
Going with Pollard on the ground. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Set, go.
They're throwing it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans put up even more points in a win. Well, Bronk, you know this better than most.